Hi guys, so this is estimating the mean from a grouped frequency table. So it's a lot of the same steps that are involved in estimating or actually finding out the mean from a regular frequency table. It's just there's an extra step involved. So I want to point out the difference between a grouped frequency table and just a regular frequency table, which you should have seen before first. So let's look at this into the first example here. So on the bottom we've got our frequencies again, so in this case it's the number of students, and then on top it's the marks that each of them got in an exam. So what this means is 11 different students, so if we just take the first column, 11 different students got between 1 and 5 marks. So that's what it means. It says that 11 students got between 1 and 5 marks. What you should notice here is that you don't actually know what each of the students got. So all it's telling us is that 11 different students got somewhere in between 1 and 5 marks. So for all we know, all 11 of them could have got 1 mark, or all 11 of them could have got 5 marks, or most likely it's probably a split in between. So some of them got 1 mark, some of the 11 got 3 marks, some of them 11 got 2 and 4 and 5 marks. But we don't actually know the information, and it's not telling us that. Then if you look at the second column, similarly again, 12 different students got somewhere in between 6 and 10 marks. So again, the 12 of them could all have got 6 for all we know, but most likely some of the 12 got 6 and some got 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. The same then with the rest of them, so 15 different students all got between 11 and 15 marks. So because we don't know the specific values, that's why we're asked to estimate the mean, and you'll always be asked to estimate the mean from a grouped frequency table, not to work out the actual mean. So from a regular frequency distribution before, or frequency table before, where you did know the specific values, then you were asked to work out the actual mean. But with this, when you've got these intervals here, this is a grouped frequency table, so you'll never be asked to work out the actual mean. You'll be asked to estimate the mean. Right, so let's have a look anyway at how we do it. So we're going to find the middle number of each of the intervals. So if I look at the first interval here, that's 1 to 5. So the mid interval value, or the middle value here, would be 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 3 as a good representative of these, because 3 is the middle one. So to work out an estimate, I'm going to use the one that's in the middle. And then the one in the middle of 6 and 10 would be 8, and then we'd have 13, so 13 is halfway between 11 and 15. 16, 20 would be 18, and then 23. So I'm going to use all of those numbers that I've just written in as the mid-interval value, and I'm going to multiply all of those and by the frequency for each column. So this is pretty much the same then as you should have done before with regular frequency tables. So 3 multiplied by 11 plus 8 multiplied by 12 plus 13 multiplied by 15 plus 18 multiplied by 9 plus 23 multiplied by 3. And you're going to put that over, or divide it by, the sum of all of the frequencies. So 11 plus 12 plus 15 plus 9 plus 3. And then what you can do is you can start working all this out, then multiply the numbers, so you'll get 33 and then 96 plus. But what you could do, because you've just got all numbers in it, you could just put it all into the calculator. So I'll just be lazy now and put it all into the calculator, and it should give me an answer. Right, so I'm getting 11.1. So 11.1 would be an estimate for the mean there. So my estimate for the mean would be that of all of the students who sat an exam or did an exam, generally they got around 11.1. So my estimate for mean would be 11.1 for all of the students. So here's one then that you can attempt yourself. So if you want to pause the video and have a go at it, you're going to list all the mid-interval values again. If you want to just put them on top of the box and then multiply as normal by the frequency each time and then divide by the sum of all of the frequencies. So if you want to try that now, then pause the video and have a go at it. So my mid-interval value between 1 and 3 would be 2, 4 and 6 would be 5, so it's pretty easy here to see which one is in the middle because there's only one number in the middle. Then I'm going to do 2 multiplied by 3, so numbers are a bit easier, they're a bit smaller than the example, plus 5 times 17, plus 8 times 2, plus 11 times 8. And then on the bottom I've got 3 plus 17 plus 2 plus 8. And then, because the numbers are a bit smaller here, I can try and work them out myself maybe. So 85 plus 16 plus 88 over, and we're getting 60 on the bottom. So and then I'll just put all that into the calculator maybe. So I'm getting 3.25 here. So 3.25 would be my estimate for the mean.